Hey everybody, this is Bodo21 here. I'm just on my way back to check my rabbit snares. But I thought I might as well film the walk back to show you guys what kind of woods I'm going through. And see maybe some aerial maneuvers from an English Mastiff. Keeper! Don't be running off now. Keep going. She's gotten pretty good in the woods. I normally don't need to call for her now. She just kind of took to it. It's like a pig to mud. I mean, she veers off the trail, but as soon as she notices that I'm too far away, she gets foreign it back to me. See, she does it right here. Here's where she does crazy stuff. I don't know. She didn't book it. But yeah, we're about halfway back. This is just a trail we cut out, and deer seem to have adopted it as a good trail to walk through. Right back here is old logging trail. You hear a lot of birds right now. You see down there how it's grown in, but it's still pretty clear. Keep her stay out of the mud, come on. Go around. Go around. Good girl. She's figured out though that you gotta go around it instead of going through it. That's nice. Now I don't gotta wash her feet off whenever I go out for a peel or a gander. Except right here, she'll just walk through it. So let's see if we got anything. Well, I don't really know how to respond to this. So you can see there's a squirrel back here. It seems to be pretty wrapped up. It's actually snared, like really, really messed up. It almost looks as if it's caught in like two snares. Huh. Anyways, but this is what was in my snare. A little squirrel wrapped around the stomach. It was actually a large squirrel. But the way that it was snared is actually messed up. Like, I actually had to shut the camera off. That is how messed up it is. Here's one snare that is a steel snare. And here's another one that's a copper snare. Now you can probably see the difference on the camera. I got him in the same spot with two different snares. Now, what I'm imagining happened was he got snared and started squirming around, like jumping around and struggling. And the snare he probably jumped into the other snare. Now, one snare was right there and the other snare was right here. The one was a pretty large snare, so once it wrapped, it probably allowed him to jump over that far. But you rarely see people snare squirrel. Like, it's a rare thing to get in a rabbit snare. But I did. I got a squirrel, and I can't even believe it. In two snares at once. Like, you don't see it very often. I don't think you even see this very often with rabbit. Now, he's been out for a while. You can see he's missing an eye, and he's missing a shoulder. Now, at first, I thought that he was shot, and somebody just put him in the snare, and just messing with me. But you can see that his shoulder isn't broken. If you can see the bone there, it's not broken, which means he wasn't shot. And with that large of a hole, he would have been shot with a .22, and there would be an exit wound, which there isn't. And I also felt for a pellet. There's no pellet, and there's no bullet, period. And I don't know. It's just amazing. So I had to cover that up, so that way they won't jump through there. They'll go through my other 3 snares. But anyways, yeah, this is pretty amazing, I think. In 2 snares, a squirrel. You don't see that very often. Anyways, this is Boated 21, and I gotta go out before my dog lunges at the squirrel. Anyways, Boated 21.